Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Pay homage to the Blessed One. Dear friends, today I would like to talk what is the mindfulness and how do we practice loving kindness meditation, Mettā, and beginning posture and how to bring up the wholesome thought in our mind, and what is the distraction and hindrances and how to practice walking meditation. So at the beginning, I would like to explain the mindfulness. Do you have any idea about the mindfulness? Do you know the definition of the mindfulness?
I remember Bhante Himala Ramsey definition. The remembering to observe how attention moves from object to object.
Almost. Remember to observe how mind's attention moves from one thing to another. So it means that when you practice meditation, then you see how your mind, for example, you are practicing loving kindness meditation, right? Your observation meditation is here. So when your mind is moved, then you know it. It's moving from here to there, right? And when you are aware of the object of meditations, that means you are mindful, right? That's why my teacher Bhante Himala Ramsey gave the definition. Remember to observe how mind's attention moves from one thing to another. It's called mindfulness. Okay? And then how do we practice loving kindness meditation? Could you explain?
The first step usually is the loving kindness for oneself. So wishing, may I be happy, may I be well, or whatever brings a warm feeling in the heart, and then once you do that for a certain amount of time, to find a spiritual friend and direct that wish towards him.
Okay, thank you. So let me explain about that more detail. You just remember a time when you were happy. You know, it's very difficult to bring. They said, how can I remember? I don't know how to remember. You know, according to my understanding, for instance, when you were talking with your friend and you were laughing, you were smiling, right, with your friend, and that happy feeling, that a smiling feeling, bring up in the center of your chest, right? And when in the center of your chest, warm and loving feeling will rise, then you make wish. May I be happy, may I be calm, may I be peaceful, may I be full of joy, may I be content, and whatever you want to make wish, you can wish. Okay? But only for 10 minutes. So you make wish, you start radiating loving kindness to yourself. Only 10 minutes. Okay? And after 10 minutes, then you choose a spiritual friend. And that spiritual friend have to be same sex. Right? So why a spiritual friend same sex? Because when you choose the opposite sex, then sensual desire may arise. This is one of the hindrances. So when sensual desire arises in your mind, then your meditation will go negatively, right? That's why we need same sex. In that way, we can develop our meditation very quickly, right? So these are the main fact actually. So remember a time when you were happy, when that happy feeling arises in the center of your chest, you feel that, you understand that, then you start radiating loving kindness to yourself. 10 minutes, may I be happy, may I be calm, may I be peaceful, may I be full of joy, may I be content, and so on. Then you choose a spiritual friend, and that a spiritual friend have to be your close friend who really help you, right? Who really respect you, who really love you, and then you choose his happy feeling. You remember his happy feeling, right? Like your friend was smiling with you. He was laughing with you when you were talking, right? And bring up his happy feeling, smiling feeling in the center of your chest. Then you start radiating loving kindness to him. May my friend be happy. May my friend be calm. May my friend be full of joy. May my friend be peaceful, and so on. So you feel that how loving kindness is going to your friend. You'll understand that. You'll feel that, because this is the feeling meditation, So you'll do like this, and when you were walking, how do you practice that? When you are walking, just you sit for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, right? And after 10 minutes, you start radiating loving kindness to your spiritual friend, and all together sitting 30 minutes. So then you want to practice walking meditation, right? So how do you do that? So you start radiating loving kindness to your spiritual friend when you are practicing walking meditation. And when you are practicing walking meditation, don't look back side, don't look right side, right? Left side, right side, no back, just look a little bit front, and then you can practice walking meditation, right? Start radiating loving kindness to your spiritual friend, like you are walking, and then my friend be happy, my friend be peaceful, and my friend be calm. Try to visualize his face in your in your object of meditation, right? If you cannot visualize, it's okay. Yeah, and this meditation is very simple and progress faster. As I told you, I practiced 14 years inside Mahasi meditation, and I don't know what happened. I think I practiced too seriously. That's when I couldn't progress. When I went to my teacher, Bhante Vimala Ramsi, and I listened his talk again and again. Don't practice seriously. This practice is simple and easy way. Then, what are you talking about? Everybody practicing very seriously, and then you are saying, don't take this meditation seriously, because if you take it seriously, a lot of distraction will come. wandering, restlessness. Your mind will be restless all the time. It means that your meditation will not progress well. Then I start thinking, okay, let me try the way he explained. Then I start practicing, and within, I think, few days, and he told me that he asked me every day, every morning, because every morning I went to him, and then, how about your meditation? What do you feel? He asked me many questions, and I told him that, when I was radiating loving kindness to myself, and my meditation is progressing well. I feel like this, like that. And I explained. Then he told me, you are the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, like this. At the beginning, he didn't explain anything about the jhanas, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. But when he explained from the sutta, he was talking about, but I didn't understand that. He just told me, when you're feeling from here, they come in your head, then you tell me. I think after 3 or 4 days, I told him, yeah, my feeling is not here. Why I don't feel any joy? The joy is not arising in my mind. What should I do? He said, oh, just fine, take it easy. Don't be too enthusiastic. So anyway, when you practice walking meditation, just start radiating loving kindness to your spiritual friend. When you take in shower, when you take in tea, any activities, start radiating loving kindness to your spiritual friend, not to yourself. But when you come back again and sit for practicing sitting meditation, then you start again radiating loving kindness 10 minutes to yourself, and then a spiritual friend, right? So in this meditation is the smiling is the most important. Do you know why? A lot of people, even me, I saw many meditators, because I went many meditation centers in Burma, Thailand, America. Most of them practice very seriously, like this. It means they're full of tension, to bring up in meditation center. Here, when you smile, that means that you bring up wholesome thought in your mind all the time. When you are practicing sitting meditation, when you are practicing walking meditation, all the time you bring up the wholesome thought. Here one thing, Buddha said, keep the wholesome thought all the time. Because if you keep the wholesome thought, then you experience, you'll feel that my mind is light, my mind is calm. You experience that. When tension and tightness arise in your head, in your mind, you'll feel one sort of pain. Headache may arise, right? So you have to relax it. That's why I mentioned here the harmonious practice, right effort. You already know that, right? So smiling when you are practicing sitting meditation, try to smile all the time. And while practicing walking meditation, try to smile all the time. In that case, all the negativity will go, all the craving will disappear, So this one is very important. And the hindrances. So what are hindrances? Hindrances we call sensual desire. So what does it mean, sensual desire? Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body and mind. Right? So through these 6 senses, sensual desire may arise. What will you do? you have to use right effort, harmonious practice. When sensual desire arises in your mind, then you recognize it, right? You know it, you understand it, and then you release it because this is unwholesome, right? You release it, don't keep attention there continuously, and then relax. Where? In your head, in your mind, just relax it, just relax it, relax it, relax it. Not only here, the whole body relax. Whole body. You have to relax it and bring out the wholesome thought by smiling. You smile and bring out the wholesome thought and keep the wholesome thought continuously. So this is the key. Okay? So when sensual desire arises in your mind, just use the right effort, harmonious practice. When aversion, hatred, when you are practicing meditation, hatred may arise. What do? You have to use harmonious practice, right? And sleepiness and dullness. Some people, when they practice very seriously, this sleepiness and dullness, sloth and torpor, rise very often. So they don't know what is mindfulness. They cannot be mindful well. And even sometimes they think that I am sitting here or I am somewhere else. Right? They lose mindfulness. So whenever sleepiness and dullness arise in your mind, you have to recognize it, release it, relax, mind in your mind and the whole body, and bring up the wholesome thought and keep the wholesome thought continuously. Right? Just apply this one. That's why I give you this paper to be more clear. Okay? And then next one, restlessness. Like you are practicing loving kindness meditation, right? And your mind go here and there, right? What do? Again, you have to use the harmonious practice. And anxiety, you feel that I want to keep my mind here, but it's still going. Why it's happened like that? Anxiety arises. Use the harmonious practice. Then again, you come back to the object of meditation, loving kindness meditation. And the last one is doubt. What does it mean, doubt? Doubt means like whatever Buddha said, maybe not true. Whatever my teacher said, maybe not true. Whatever this meditation teacher said, no true. What Buddha said, the karma, I don't believe that. So when those sort of doubt will arise in the mind, then you use the harmonious practice. You see, in that way, this is the key. In this way, your mind, your meditation will progress slowly, you know. So this meditation is much faster than other meditation. It doesn't mean that other meditation is not good and this technique is the best one. It doesn't mean that. People practice differently, right? Some people can progress loving kindness meditation very fast, and some people cannot. I can give you one example. One of my friends, he came from Hong Kong. Actually, when I went to my teacher's center, and he also came from the Hong Kong. He practiced 4 days. He couldn't progress anything. And my teacher gave him forgiveness meditation. Did you practice forgiveness meditation? Did my teacher give you? Right? So my teacher gave him forgiveness meditation. And he started practicing forgiveness meditation. Even forgiveness meditation, he couldn't progress. The first time I didn't ask him anything because I was practicing myself. And one day he decided he will leave. He said, no, I cannot practice here because already 4 days gone. I couldn't progress anything. Then one bhikkhuni from Australia, she called me because I was practicing about, I think I said about more than 2 hours. And after 2 hours, she called me. We are talking. And one bhikkhuni told me, Bhante. And then I break my meditation. I told her, what are you doing here? I am practicing meditation. And then you are talking like that in the meditation hall? Then she said, I'm sorry, Bhante, because I would like to talk about that guy. He would like to leave tomorrow. So, could you help him? And I told him, what happened? How can I help you? Then he told me that, Bhante, I want to talk with you outside. Okay, let's go. And I called him outside, out of meditation hall, right? And I asked him everything, how he's practicing meditation. He told me that, when I practice forgiveness meditation, I remember my ex-girlfriend. When I was fighting with her, that things arising in my mind. I told him, who told you to practice like that? He said, I don't know. Bhante told me to practice forgiveness. I told him, Bhante will never say like this. Bhante always said, you have to bring up the wholesome thought. That means you can, forgiveness meditation, I forgive myself, you forgive me. I forgive myself, you forgive me. So, when you remember your ex-girlfriend, you did something good. You went together in the beach, right? You went to the restaurant. So you try to remember her smiling. Then he said, oh, okay, now I understand. And I told him, okay, go in the meditation hall and practice. So I explained him not to remember negatively, what happened negative, like his girlfriend was angry, his girlfriend saw him negatively, all those things unwholesome, right? So he started remembering his ex-girlfriend smiling, and within 10 minutes his meditation progressed very quickly, and then he came to me and bowed me. He said, Bhante, I got it now. I got it. Okay, good. Okay, please practice continuously. And tomorrow, Bhante may change your meditation. So, next day, I went first to my teacher for giving interview. And he told me that, could you help the Sri Lanka, that guy who came from the Hong Kong? And I told him, Bhante, yeah, I explained him already how to practice forgiveness meditation. Now, his meditation already progressed yesterday. So when he will come, you can talk with him. Then after me, he went there. And I think my teacher changed meditation from forgiveness meditation to loving kindness meditation. So, loving kindness, everyone cannot bring in their mind. Some people can bring very quickly, and some people is very hard. So, loving kindness, who can practice, who can bring up in their center of their chest, then they can progress very fast. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. Do you know what is the meaning of jhana? What is the meaning of jhana?
So, levels of understanding.
Yeah, Bhante gave actually different meaning. According to level of understanding, but I used the stage of meditation. He explained levels of understanding, stage of meditation. He gave many definitions, but I choose the stage of meditation. The stage of meditation is most understandable for me. So stage of meditation, jhana means stage of meditation. So when you practice loving kindness meditation, start reading loving kindness to yourself 10 minutes and the rest of time to your spiritual friend, then you attain first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. So I'll explain tomorrow. I'll talk about one sutta, so you'll understand much better. Do you know what is the characteristic of the fourth jhana?
I don't remember.
Okay, anyway, tomorrow I'll explain. Don't worry. I'll explain very well. I read the sutta and I explain one by one. Okay? That way you'll understand better. So this one is most important. This is the key. 5 hindrances. Only there are 5 hindrances: sensual desire, aversion, sleepiness and dullness, and restlessness and anxiety and doubt. So among the 5, anyone can arise in your mind. Then you use harmonious practice. When sensual desire arises, use the harmonious practice. Aversion arises, use the harmonious practice. And sleepiness and dullness arise, use the harmonious practice. Sleepiness and anxiety arise, use the harmonious practice. Doubt arise, use the harmonious practice. So that way, you'll see the 5 hindrances will be weaker, weaker, weaker. Then eventually your mind will be calm. You can practice loving kindness meditation without any distraction. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Right? So that way, first jhana you will attain, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. Then when you attain the fourth jhana, then your feeling from here will come to your head. You'll feel that. So anyway, that one tomorrow I will explain. So these are the basic, right? So this one you have to practice that, and as I mentioned, when you will practice the sitting, don't back and forth. Don't do that, okay? Just straight your body, and then you start relating loving kindness to yourself and to your spiritual friend. And after that, keep the smiling all the time. You're nobody, so you can keep the smiling. Then keep the smiling means you keep your mind light all the time. Did the Buddha say to smile? This is my question too. Buddha never said to smile. I asked my teacher, did the Buddha say to smile? He said, well, Buddha never said, but he said, we are the happiest one. So happiest one means what? Smiling. When you are smile, that means you are happy. When people know a smile, they are not happy at all. Right? When you see people a smiling face, that means, oh yeah, he's happy, even for a moment, but they are happy. So this smiling is much, much helpful. You know, so because I practice myself, then I feel that. Usually, whenever I teach to my students, I always say that keep your mind light by smiling. So, you know, about the smiling, I can give you one example. When I went to Dhamma Meditation Center in Missouri, I practiced there about 4 months and 10 days. When I arrived there, many American and people from different countries, And when they saw me, hey, Bante, you look so happy. You are the happiest one. And then I told them, well, yeah, we are practicing the loving kindness meditation. So if I am not happy, how can I make you happy, right? And when we saw you, we also feel happy because you are a happy monk. You are the happiest monk. And if someone doesn't smile, and I tell them, I speak something very, funny. I want to make them to laugh, to smile. And my teacher, because we took the lunch together, he sit here and I sit here. He see my face. I couldn't see you smiling. And I said, oh, I am smiling already, mentally. So, okay. But sometimes I don't see you smiling. He always show me, you are not smiling, you are thinking something. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I think about New York City, That's why I'm not used to a smile before, but now I'm trying. Okay, please try. So he always reminded me to smile. He always said that try to keep your mind light all the time. That way you can progress your meditation very well. So these are the basic instruction for today, right? And tomorrow I'm going to talk one sutta, then I explain all the jhanas factor. First jhana, how do you recognize it? How do you understand it? The characteristic of the first jhana, the characteristic of second jhana, characteristic of the third jhana, characteristic of the fourth jhana, and characteristic of the base of infinite space, the base of infinite consciousness, the base of nothingness, the base of neither perception nor non-perception, and so on, right? So most of the suttas, Buddha explained all the jhanas, how to develop jhanas, So you'll be clear, don't worry, you'll be clear within 6 days. I'll explain one by one. And tomorrow at 9, I want to see you. How about your meditation, right? So because you practice today a long time, usually when newcomer come to practice meditation here, first day I don't take interview, and because one day I want them to practice, and next day I take interview. So tomorrow I will take because you practice already loving kindness meditation at my teacher center, right? So that's why, and then you got that. Also, you came here this morning, and you practiced long time, from 12 o'clock to 5:30. So I want to see you tomorrow, and how will you progress, and what do you experience. So I'll accept everything, right? And then every day I want to see you, every day how your meditation progress, right? Anyway, so so this is the instruction for today, and tomorrow I'm going to these other things. And I think for sharing merit, I didn't print it here. Maybe tomorrow I'll give you. Okay. So okay, now you can continue. Okay. And another things I want to say, when you practice this technique, and don't practice other technique. Do you know why I'm saying? If you practice other technique, other like insight meditation, vipassana meditation, or anapanasati, if you practice that, and you cannot progress loving kindness meditation. You know, but if you practice only this one, that way you can progress very well. This is what my teacher said. It's really true, you know, because at the beginning he said, I will suggest to you not to practice other techniques when you are practicing loving kindness, because if you practice other technique, then you will mix and max, right? Like, oh, now I practice love, rising, falling, and then anapanasati and other technique, then your mind will go here and there, right? So in that case, you cannot progress well. So I would suggest to you, just practice this one, loving kindness, and I hope that you will experience, within 6 days, you may attain the jhanas. I believe that.